Welcome to 1 Minute Crypto. I'm your host, Kronos, and today I want to talk about the difference between supply inflation and price inflation as it pertains to cryptocurrencies. I know this sounds pretty dense. It's something that economists talk about, but I'm just going to scratch the surface here and clear up something that I've seen flying around in the Bitcoin community. So, in Bitcoin, as you probably know, the most number of Bitcoins that will ever be mined is 21 million. That's the maximum supply, and that's going to be mined over the next 100 years or so. So, this means as the supply is growing, you could call this the inflation rate of Bitcoin because new coins are being created, the supply is increasing. That's called inflation. But when governments and economists talk about inflation, it's something completely different from this. And it's important to clear this up. They're talking about price inflation, which is you go to the store, something costs more than it did before. That's the inflation rate. And take a look at this graph here. The red line is the supply inflation. It's the amount of money in M1, which is a slice of the money supply, going up and down in accordance to the control of the Federal Reserve. And then the blue line is the inflation rate, which is the change in prices over time. And take a look at that gray stripe right there in 2008, the recession. We actually saw the amount of money going up sharply. The red line goes way up, but the blue line, the inflation rate, goes down. That's because people weren't spending their money. And when monetary velocity, or how fast people trade their money, goes down, that causes inflation to go down, even if there's more money around. Think about it this way. If I have a whole bunch of money, but I sit on it, I put it in my mattress, it's not causing inflation because nobody even sees it. And that's what was happening during the recession. Velocity was down. So that meant even though there was a lot of money, there wasn't price inflation. So hope that makes sense to you. When people talk about inflation in cryptocurrencies, they're usually talking about supply inflation, increase in the total number of tokens. But inflation usually means increase in prices over time. So if you have any questions or comments on this, feel free to post them below the video. I'm Kronos. Thanks for watching.